We're here to talk about cash rewards. So I'll kick off with a few questions, really, Emma, just to talk a bit about cash rewards. Who is Cash Rewards? What exactly do they do? And then we'll talk a little bit about the relationship we're building with them.
It's an Australian company founded in 2014. And think of it as a cashback type of company, a reward platform that gives cash back to consumers. This platform allows the consumer to aggregate those rewards and save them all together. So what you get is actually a kind of a cashback amount that you can then direct wherever you want to. And that's really exciting for us. We talk a lot about how data is the new oil. That's been a phrase that gets bandied around. And I think what we've learned is actually it's a very nuanced thing. So we have an ability to use data when customers let us. So we really need customer consent to be able to use their data outside of our core business. And so we're in a position today where we really want to have a conversation with our customers around their financial well-being, helping them really start to tailor propositions around buying and saving for a home, buying and saving for a business. And to do that, we need to start to get much more proactive with them, not just in our own propositions, but in the partners that we introduce to them. So we also know that rewards as a business has changed a lot, and our customers want much more targeted propositions where they really start to feel that there's a contribution to their well-being. As we start to use your kind of transaction data and we start to understand better where Shane shops, what he likes to buy, we can start to tailor those rewards by your location, by the kinds of merchants you frequent. We can even start to anticipate, wait, Shane, it's Saturday, you're going to go to the Iconic again. And instead of doing that, we've actually got a better deal for you. So we can start to anticipate some of your purchasing behavior. But where you started to get to is actually the real golden spot for us, which is, remember, you're building up that savings balance of all the cash back you're getting. And this for us is part of that journey of, okay, you've got a savings balance. Well, let's talk about the best way for you to spend that saving balance, because it could be by doing your shop for the week, but it could be by actually paying back that credit card overdraft that you've got, or it could be by, you've got a tax payment due in the next month. So why don't we put some money aside for that instead? So we can start to engage with you as a customer around your broader kind of saving and financial needs. And this becomes part of the fabric of that conversation. I think that's where our customers really get a benefit. And we know with some of the Cash Rewards customers today, they're building that savings goal, but they don't really know what to do with it. And so that's, I think, where as a bank, we have a real right to play, which is, you know what, that money should go into your coffee fund. You've built the right, you can do that. Or let's start to think about other ways. And again, as customers give us more and more permission to have that conversation, we can have a richer dialogue with that. So I actually think the possibilities are endless for us to engage with customers on how they think about saving, getting better deals along the way, and then using that savings in a smart way.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I really like about the whole concept, and it goes beyond Cash Rewards, is this sort of virtuous loop that says, customers trust ANZ, they trust us with their money, right? And they trust us with their data. And we see that we've done lots of research that says actually relative to nearly any other industry or group, people actually do trust banks quite significantly. If we can use that trust, and I mean use it for our customers' benefit, to say, hey, look, we want to bring you some real benefit, introduce you to ways you can save money, do a better deal on your energy provider, make owning a home easier. We can drive value for you. And if you share that data back with us, we can continue to drive better and better outcomes for you. And that becomes this lovely sort of virtuous loop, I think about. But to your point, it's all really set on this idea of the data and the trust and the sharing and the permissioning of that. And as I said, because we start with this fundamentally high trust relationship with our customers. And I think things like Cash Rewards will be a really interesting way where we can demonstrate, really easily value, like Absolutely. You bank with ANZ, I can show you like in dollars and cents, a better deal for you.
Cash Rewards is really the first kind of proposition that we're going to build the rails on. But you'll start to see more partnerships, and they'll all be around, frankly, buying and saving for a home and enjoying that, as well as buying and saving for a business and enjoying the fruits of your labor there. So really it all comes together with propositions, the consent rails, and bringing those together for the customer.